Can you guys see me yet? I don't know what in the heck is going on. We shall see. If someone could let me know if I'm visible, I would appreciate that. Hi, Marla. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Thank you. Thanks, Marla. And I have not canned nearly as much as I did last year, but I'll talk about that here in a minute. Okay, I can see me now on my computer screen. Can you hear me okay? Oh, thank you. How have you been? Hey, Kathy, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. So I'm gonna give a couple more minutes for maybe a few more people to join before we get into the conversation. But how is everyone on this fine Wednesday? I just poured me a glass of wine and we're gonna get into it. Oh, geez, Marla. Well, I hope you heal quickly. Wrap it up, ice it, and thank you, Terry. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Yeah, wrap your ankle and, ice it, elevate it. You know the thing. Mm. Yeah, not much you can do when you are injured. Thank you so much, Terry, for that reminder. Not only does my ad revenue feed the veterans in my city, but I also do donate to a charity every month that is 100% veteran. So I do appreciate if you watch the ads. It goes for a really, really great cause. All right, so we'll chit chat for another couple minutes. What everyone have for dinner tonight? I made a chicken and rice casserole. Hey, Renee, how are you and that silver fox doing? And all the puppies. Good. Nothing wrong with a frozen pizza. I think I'm going to make pizza on Sunday. Not frozen. It'll be obviously homemade, but I've been craving pizza. Ooh, tuna steaks, as that Asian cucumber salad. That sounds absolutely delightful. So, yes, thank you, Terry, for posting the other channel. If you haven't already, it's a brand new channel. So head on over and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh yeah, Renee, you'll definitely have to share that recipe with me. And I bet Terry and her daughter would absolutely love it too, because they like a lot of Asian persuasion. So I kind of want to talk about some things that... Hello, Danielle. Welcome from Newfoundland, Canada. Glad to have you here. Okay, Marla, thank you. So I want to talk about some things that I will never can again. I know I touched on that on the last pantry chat, but it's been quite a while. Things I'll never can again. Things I won't dehydrate again. Things that I will always have in the pantry, whether it be in jars or, well, not in, obviously everything's in a damn jar, right? Jeez Louise. Oh, we're so glad to have you, Danielle. My shelf, yeah, Renee says your shelves are filling up well. Listen, this is, I literally probably canned twice the amount last year, but you know, we're empty nesters now, and I'm just making meals for 2 every night, you know what I mean? And while I do like, because like when the kids come over for dinner, they raid the pantry and the freezers, which I'm happy to be able to, you know, I'm happy to be able to do that for them. Danielle's just starting to prep yourself. Listen, it is, now is the best time to start, you know. So absolutely congratulations on starting that journey. It is definitely very fulfilling and gives you a sense of comfort, right? Absolutely. Terry says start with 5 extra cans a week. And I know that's hard because people cannot afford food. But even if it's a 60-cent can of vegetables at the Wally World, definitely is super important now more than ever. You know what I mean? Lord have mercy. Because I just seen we were live for 9 minutes and 11 seconds. I do want to take, we're going to take just a moment of silence for everyone who lost their lives on 9/11. It was I still remember exactly where I was and what was happening, and it was an absolute tragedy for a lot of people. So let's just have a quick moment of silence for them. Okay. You know, and it's honestly heartbreaking that I haven't seen a lot of that anywhere. No one is talking about it on the mainstream media outlets, which is ridiculous to me. All they want to talk about is what happened last night. Oh, and we're not even going to get into that. Members, I will do a members only live on that topic. Oh, Danielle, the prices in Canada, you know, oh, I couldn't even imagine. I honestly couldn't. Oh, bless you, Renee. So I recommend getting a bidet. You can get a cheap bidet on Amazon for 25 bucks. I don't recommend stocking up on toilet paper. That's just me, because I feel like all that space where you could fit toilet paper, you could fit rice, flour, sugar, beans. But that's just my opinion, you know. Danielle, I am in Michigan in the United States. We'll just call it the States. Marla says Fox did a live again, saying all the names. Really? Because I did not see that. Yeah, the one we have was like 25 bucks on Amazon. Now listen, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but you know what? It gets the job done, and that's really all that matters, right? Yeah, you can get them pretty inexpensive. April would like a new toilet up here in the bathroom with a fancier bidet, and I keep telling her we don't need it. Like, all right, so I'm going to talk about a couple things. I will not read the chat for right now because my wonderful moderator Terry is going to keep the people away. So while I'm talking, if you have a specific question for me or a comment that you would like me to see, please make sure it is in all capital letters. And after I say what I'm going to say about what I'm going to can, what I won't can, and then I will read the comments. So as I've mentioned, we are now empty nesters. Our children are grown and live on their own. And I really did a lot of things for canning for convenience, for not only quick dinner, because, you know, they were in high school and had all the things going on. So not only convenience for me, but convenience for them. They could come into the pantry, grab 1 jar or 2 jars, and they could make themselves, you know, after school snack or dinner on their own. And now that we don't have that, it's really caused me to like sit back and evaluate, like, I did not need to can nearly the amount that I did last year. So I'll just give you, and this is not all of the food that I have in my house. So anyone saying you should not show all of your pantry, listen, I'm a little smarter than that. Also, you know, we are big believers in the Second Amendment. So this shelf right here is pretty much all meat from here all the way down, but that is all tomato products. And then you can see behind me, I've got other meats. Cream cheese, sour cream, tomato rolls, not tomato rolls, cabbage rolls, for crying out loud. I've got my water glass eggs here. Oh, it's hard. Some milk, some butter, and then this shelf is all soups. And then things like potatoes and beans, veggies, And then the shelf is all pie fillings, fruits, pickles, condiments, that kind of thing. So, if you guys seen if you go to my page, it's like the head video. I think it's called like What's in My Working Pantry. That is what I canned last year. And then so on top of canning, I also dehydrate. I make, I would say, 70% of my spices, my like soup mixes, that sort of thing. And I dehydrate a bunch of vegetables and herbs and fruit, and make my own breadcrumbs and stuffing and that kind of thing. So what I will not be canning anymore are meals in a jar, like chicken fajita. I still have 3 quarts of that from last year. Now, granted, last year I did do 20 quarts and we have 3 left. We haven't had fajita in a jar in a while. While it is delicious, I'm home all day, really have nothing else to do. Not something that I can't make, you know what I mean? Butters, fruit butters, I will not be canning those anymore. I have enough to last literally a lifetime. Fruit butters, jams, jellies, we don't need any of that. I will not be canning any of that. I'm trying to be very conscious of what we use and what we like, right? Like, so that brings me on to the next thing I will not ever be canning. All that trendy shit that you see like on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, and you got all these people doing like all of this trendy canning stuff. I don't recommend you do it. To be honest with you, I threw away a lot of stuff. It didn't get thrown away. The chickens ate a lot of stuff. That I tried it. Now, while I did do a small batch, we maybe ate it one time and was like, this really isn't that good. So yeah, can what you eat and eat what you can. That is my number one biggest suggestion. Don't waste your time on monkey butter. Was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life, canning monkey butter. It was, no, don't do it. Yeah, for sure. Things I will always can are meats, plain tomatoes, plain tomato sauce. It is so versatile. You can do so much with plain tomato sauce. That's pretty much all I did with my tomatoes this year. I didn't do a bunch of salsa. Now I did do some regular pasta sauce and some arrabbiata, which is a spicy pasta sauce. But pretty much everything else, well, and rotel. The rotel is amazing. I'll always can that. But other than that, if you have just plain tomato sauce, you can do so much with it. So yeah, instead of canning all of the tomato things separately, I just pretty much did plain tomato sauce. One thing I will also always have canned on my shelves is dried beans. These are black beans. I will always have black beans on my pantry shelf. It's just a great go-to addition to anything. And it's a quick protein, you know what I mean? So I will always, always, always can those. Let's see what else. I had someone ask me about the water glass eggs. I do have a couple videos on that. Oh, the fried green tomatoes for later, frying in the wintertime. I will always do that. We absolutely love them. Fruit, especially peaches. Very good in the summertime or wintertime. Let's see. I think those are, yeah, probably my, oh, and potatoes. Those are definitely my must cans. Things I will not dehydrate ever again. Probably carrots. I'm not going to dehydrate carrots anymore. While they're great to throw in soups and stews, I just find it takes a lot of energy, not energy from me, but energy from power to do. I would rather can them. I actually am going to be doing a canning video on candied carrots, canning candied carrots, and we freaking love those. Can't get enough of them. I could eat them right out of the jar, not even heat them up. They're delicious. Let's see. Probably fruit is something else I will not dehydrate anymore. I have so many apples, plums, peaches, apricots. For this year anyways. Maybe next year I will reevaluate that, but for this year I just don't need it. Mushrooms, listen, mushrooms are a must. Mushrooms are a must in the house. Green beans. I will never dehydrate green beans again. Tried it. Hated it. So yeah. Other than that, for now, that's all I can think of. Yeah. All right, so let me catch up on the chat. I was not ignoring you. I promise. But sometimes I get squirrel brained and it's just easier for me to do it that way. So, all right, let's see. Yes, prepping can be a full-time job. Absolutely agree. Biggest bag of rice you can afford is another great thing to get. Nope, the bidet does not use tank water. Absolutely. Hi, Sandra. Sending love to you. Dried fish. Renee says, since I'm a new canner, I'm sticking to the simple stuff. Absolutely, and I would 100% recommend that. Absolutely. Danielle says beans, the best thing you can eat from a can. I actually need to do a batch of my baked beans because I only have 3 quarts left. 3 from 27 quarts last year. I probably won't do 27 quarts this year, but I think a good 12 quarts is in the future. Look at Terry dropping those links. Love you, girl. You're a great moderator, and I appreciate you so very much. Renee says, I hear people thaw and dehydrate frozen peas and carrots. Yeah, you don't have to thaw them. Terry is 100% correct. Oh, you're welcome, babe. I only say it because it's true. Danielle, you'll have to check out that link. Well, hi, Bob. FT says hi. Danielle, you'll have to check out the link that Terry put in the chat for my baked beans. They're simply amazing, and I'm not just saying that because it's my recipe. Literally everyone that has made them and canned them will never do it any other way. So do you guys have any, see, I got squirreled. 2 things I will be working on for canning videos coming up is I'm going to do a video on herbed potatoes because I've never done a video on that. And I'm working on a spicy green tomato pickle recipe. It's in the fridge right now. Just something I came up with. So I want to let it sit for a week before I try it, before I bring the video to you. I do have a couple like beginner canning videos coming up just because our channel has really grown, you guys, and honestly, everyone, thank you so much for sharing the videos, telling your friends to come on over. It means a lot, truly. So because we do have a lot of new people, I'm gonna do a couple beginner, like easy beginner canning things. Hi, Regina. Renee, the way that I canned my potatoes, and Terry can vouch for this, and not just because she's a very good friend. The way that I canned potatoes is beautiful. It's a little more time consuming, but I think it's worth it in the end. Audrey says, how does your planned move enter into what or how much you are canning this year? Well, Audrey, I think you might have missed a couple videos ago, a couple lives ago, maybe even one live ago. I announced we are not moving. April got a promotion at her job, which will greatly benefit our retirement plan. So, but the stipulation to that was we have to stay where we are because she will have to drive to like their home office. So she is going to be in an executive position, which is very exciting for her. I'm so proud of her. She works very, very hard. So we are not moving. Although we were very excited to move, everything happens for a reason, and even though you don't know what that reason is, you just have to trust the process, right? No, I think it really is for the best. Yes, Regina, we are so glad that you're here tonight. And I'm glad that you watched the new channel. We'll be filming Saturday for a new video on Monday. So I appreciate that. All right, so do you guys have any specific questions or pardon me, specific topics that you would like to discuss? Absolutely, Audrey, you know. You can't cry over spilt milk. Well, I never would anyways because I don't like milk. Now spilt wine is a whole nother story. Uh-oh, I think I missed some. Sandra says, ooh, sounds nice. I'm assuming you're talking about the spicy tomato pickles. I thought so. The recipe I came up with sounded very good. Oh, no worries, Sandra. Oh, canning pork. I love canned pork. I have a whole bunch over here. It is so good, especially for like carnitas or pulled barbecue pork sandwich. Freaking love my canned pork. So it's the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 from the wall. Those are all canned pork. Delicious. Do I have any ferments? Asked Renee. I do. I don't have a whole lot of videos on it. Because quite honestly, when I do a ferment, I forget to turn the camera on. My favorite ferment is fermented celery. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Fermented carrots with ginger are really, really good. Do I have a video on the canned pork? I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, the peppers are really good too. Renee, check out the lacto fermented peppers video that she just dropped. Terry, do I have a can? Not the barbecue ribs, but do I have a canned pork video? Could you check real quick, babe? There, look at her. The girl is on it. The girl is on it. Thank you, babe, so much. So yeah, there you go. Canning pork loin. Regina, check it out. She's just the best. I didn't think fermented salsa had any difference, but that's just my opinion. I love salsa, but I don't think it really tastes any different than the salsa that I make. So, but if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? Like, you do you. And Terry's gonna drop my fermented playlist. Again, there are not a whole lot of videos in that fermented playlist. Just because I don't think to turn the camera on when I'm doing that kind of thing. And maybe I should, because to me it's just like so easy. You make a salt brine, you know, and you do the thing. But the next time I make a batch, like right now I've got some hot peppers, onions, and garlic fermenting. I actually need to do something with those because they've been fermenting for about, oh hell, almost 3 months now. Oh yes, the fermented garlic is the bomb. And I do know for a fact that is in the playlist. Oh, it's so good. So good. The canned garlic is awesome. Oh, yes, Renee. Oh, you need probiotics, not antibiotics, right? Sandra, if you want to try it, babe, I say go for it. I didn't see any difference in the taste. But yes, ferments are highly healthy, and that is why we love them. Oh, Regina made cowboy candy and pineapple relish yesterday. Yum. I did not make a single jar of cowboy candy this year. And I don't even have any on my shelves, which is honestly a damn shame. But I do have, I still have 1/2 pint in the fridge. And I got a crap ton of peppers in my freezer that I can make a batch with. I'm the only one that eats it now that my son doesn't live here. And our daughter never likes spicy. Oh, I bet you do, Renee. My peppers are done. I done pulled them all up. At some point this week, I really got to get out there, and you guys should see some of these butternut squash. I swear to you, they're like this. They're freaking huge and like as big around as my head. Hey, Ladybug. Absolutely, Renee. Renee's asked, so can I freeze them to make them later? Absolutely, 100%. You just want to make sure that you thaw them before you make the cowboy candy. But absolutely. What was I talking about? I feel like I got squirreled again. All right, so we're going to leave it up for... Hi, Shelly. Yes, you did. You'll have to watch the replay because we're getting ready to close it down if no one has any other questions about stocking a pantry or canning. So I do know that I don't know what is going on with the YouTubes, but I do know that it is taking about a day and a half for the live chat replay to come up once I end a video. So I do apologize. The only thing I could say is, number one, make sure you're subscribed. Number 2, set your notification bell to all. Do I ever can cooked meat and lard? No, ma'am, I do not. Lard is very, very precious. Let's see. It's expensive, honestly. I've got 2 pints of lard right now. April and I do plan on making a trip to Amish right around the 1st of October, so I'll probably get some leaf lard and make some. But no, I don't can in lard. If you see grease on the top of the meat, that's because I don't drain all of the fat. And I feel like that fat cap just gives an extra layer of protection. But no, I don't can my meat in lard. Is that something that your mom used to do, Patty? Oh, Terry, better get to making some tallow, girl. Oh, that's right, Patty. You are leaving tomorrow. I hope you have a very safe trip. Yeah, I think that was an old-timey thing, and I think that just helped with the preservation, because I know my granny used to do it, so. Yeah, Terry, I know. You know, down in Florida, it's a whole different beast when it comes to preserving and. Yeah, there you go, Sandra. Sandra says lard preserves without canning, like in a crock. Yeah, that's what I figured, is it had something to do with the shelf life of it. Oh, yeah, so Patty says thunderstorms in the forecast. Let's also keep whatever, whether you pray or you know, uplift people or you send out energy. Let's keep everyone that's getting ready to go through this hurricane. Let's uplift them and pray for them if that's what you do. I know it's not going to be bad, but still, you know, it's anything could be devastating, right? So, and continued prayers and uplifting for Carmen, who is not only a wonderful woman, a very dear friend of mine, and a longtime supporter of this channel, is still, her family and her still definitely need it. Her for strength, for sure. Thank you, Ladybug. Oh yeah, a smokehouse and salting, absolutely. You know, you can make a smokehouse out of damn near anything. You really can. Um, Especially like a cold smokehouse, damn near anything. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah. She's a sweet, sweet woman. And I've been chatting with her the past couple days just to try to be a bright light in the darkness that she's going through. So, Carmen, we love you. I call her Aunt Carmen, but she's no relation. You tell Bob I need for him to get on that. Don't make me spank you, Bob. Well, you'd probably like it, to be honest, but, you know. Thank you, Renee. Larry used to smoke salmon years ago. Yes, he would like it. Oh, we freaking love smoked salmon. Mm. I also like a salmon with like a Asian-y glaze, Asian-y citrus glaze. I don't know if that makes sense or not. All right, friends, we're about to wrap this thing up like a dang Christmas present, y'all. Once again, thanks for joining. If you're catching the replay, make sure to leave a comment below. Truly appreciate all of you. Our next live will be on Sunday. We'll be in the kitchen cooking something. I don't know what it is, but as always, thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. And until next time, my friends, abundance and blessings. Bye-bye.